DSP tries it.
What is going on, everyone? Darkside Phil here, and welcome to another edition of DSP Tries It. Now this one is a little different because it's not a food item I'm trying out. It's actually a supplement, okay, for gamers, or at least it's aimed at gamers. It's called GFuel. Now I just want to let everyone know, I know that apparently this company sponsors certain gamers out there. No, I am not sponsored by GFuel, okay? So in no way, shape, or form have they condoned this review. This is me doing it independently for my review series, DSP Tries It. What GFuel is a powdered substance that you mix with, I believe they say it's supposed to be 16 ounces of water. Let me double check that. It actually says right on here. 12 ounces, sorry about that, 12 ounces of cold water. So you're talking approximately the amount of water that would be in, say, a bottle of water, okay, if you were to buy a bottled water at a store. And you mix it in with this water and it becomes a drink, similar like Kool-Aid and all the other stuff, the powdered drinks that you can make. Now the difference between GFuel and other powdered drinks is that, number one, alright, their claim to fame is that what they're saying is that it's sugar-free and therefore there's only 10 calories in each drink and there's no crash. Now I can tell you, I've had energy drinks. For example, I used to drink the Jolt Cola, and when I drank Jolt Cola I would get a big energy boost because it's full of sugar, full of caffeine, but then after about 2-3 hours, once the sugar burns through you actually do get a sugar crash because you were high on sugar basically, and then it runs out. You don't get that with GFuel because it is sugar-free, and I can, again, firsthand tell you, after drinking GFuel, no, I do not get any crash. I feel energized when I drink it, and I actually don't get a crash afterwards, okay? Which is a good thing. Now, just to show you what's in it, they actually list the ingredients right here on here. I'm not sure if you can read it. All kinds of stuff. So you're talking, look, vitamin C, vitamin E, niacin, vitamin B6, vitamin B12, sodium, of course, some salt, taurine, citrulline. There's an energy complex that they don't break, or actually, yeah, their energy complex is taurine, citrulline, malate, caffeine, 150 megagrams of caffeine, milligrams, acetyl. I don't know what any of this shit is, alright? But basically it's their special mix of energy boosting ingredients, okay? Now, how does it work? You just take the powder like this simply, you open it up, take something like this. This is a thermos. I believe this is a 12-ounce thermos. You pour the powder in there. I recommend, instead of using just cold water, I do recommend putting an ice cube in there, a single ice cube. You know, fill it up with water. Put a top on this like this, shake it up. This is what I've been doing every time I drink one of these during a game. I shake it up, mixes it all up, and then you just drink it, alright? Now it comes in 4 flavors currently. You've got blue ice, fruit punch, lemon lime, and pink lemonade, alright? And they're all interesting, but I'll be honest with everyone. As you know, with energy drinks, they all have some kind of a weird taste to them. You go get a Monster energy drink, you get that weird aftertaste, you know? GFuel does not have that weird aftertaste, but it does have an aftertaste that's different. I would call it more of almost a chalky aftertaste, simply because it is a mix, okay? What happens is when you mix this with water, the water kind of becomes a little bit milky, so it's like a milky green, milky pink, milky red, or milky blue, depending on what one you're using. And you do get a little bit of a chalky aftertaste to it, and they all have the same kind of aftertaste to them. They also, all the flavors have something in common. They all have a tang to them, okay? So think drinking lemonade and you get that tang. That's pretty much what it is. Every single one, every flavor has that tang, and I get the feeling that's probably one of the ingredients in their energy mix or whatever. Tastes like that, and so what they're doing is trying to make ingredients that will mask that flavor or complement it. So, in my opinion, it's kind of funny the way that they actually list the flavors here, because in my opinion, this is listed from worst to best flavor. Pink lemonade being the best because, like I said, you get that tangy flavor and actually tastes like lemons, so the pink lemonade tastes like pink lemonade. Lemon lime, okay, so think if you've ever had the lemon lime Gatorade, it tastes like that, only with more tang to it. So the lemon lime second best. Fruit punch is kind of interesting. It's a little weird, I'll be honest, because it does taste like fruit punch. It tastes like a normal fruit punch that you would drink, but it has a tang to it. It's like a tangy fruit punch, and that's where it kind of is a little weird. Like, wow, I didn't expect to have a tang drinking fruit punch. And then Blue Ice, by far, in my opinion, is the worst flavor of all four. What they tried to do, you know how you had the blue drink, blue Powerade, blue Gatorade? It tries to be like blue raspberry, okay? They missed the mark. It doesn't taste like blue raspberry. You can tell they're trying to make it taste like blue raspberry, but it doesn't taste that. It doesn't taste anywhere near as good as blue raspberry. And I'd have to say, out of all four flavors, because they kind of missed the mark, it does have the worst aftertaste out of all four of them. The pink lemonade, you almost don't notice it at all because you think you're drinking lemonade. You would have that aftertaste anyway. Lemon lime, okay, they could still get away with it because it's kind of a lemon limey citrus drink. You don't really notice it that much. With the fruit punch, you do notice the aftertaste more than the other flavors. And then with Blue Ice, it's just like, it doesn't taste good and you get the aftertaste that you don't like, okay? So it's kind of annoying that this flavor, unfortunately, is the worst. Now, you can buy it many different ways. You can just buy the packets at a store if you find this at a store, okay? You can buy it like I did here. This is a variety box where you get 5 of each packet. So this is, don't be fooled, there's some extra blue ones here because I actually had another variety box that I've been drinking over the month and I combined them here, okay? But you get 5 of each, so it's 20 total. Okay, 20 packets per variety box. You can either buy the variety box or you can buy a whole box of just one flavor. So you can buy 20 of one kind or you can buy the variety box. Now, the pricing, if I'm remembering correctly, I think it was I want to say $25 to $30 for a variety box. I can't remember off the top of my head. But I remember it was around $1 to like $1.50 a packet, I remember. And that's not bad if you're really thinking about it. You go buy an energy drink at a store, traditionally you're going to probably pay $2-3 unless they're on sale. Here, of course, yes, you do have to mix it yourself, but you're getting it for, under $2 per drink. And I do have to say this, the energy is long lasting. So perfect example right now. It's 7:17 p.m. I started drinking my GFuel probably around 2:33 p.m. and I've been drinking it over the course of the afternoon as I played a game. I finished it probably around 7ish, 6:30, 7ish, and I still feel energetic. I still am feeling the energy boost from it. It's probably going to last me until a little bit later on, until probably after dinner, and then of course when I get food in my stomach, then it starts negating the effects of the energy because you got other stuff that's digesting in there. So it really does give you a great energy boost. In that regard, this is actually one of the best energy drinks I've ever had because I don't get that sugar crash that I've gotten with other energy drinks. Other energy drinks, I'll drink it, wow, okay, I'm gaming, I'm great, and then as soon as I'm starting to maybe, game for 2-3 hours, I get a crash and I start feeling tired. You don't get that with GFuel, which is a major positive, okay? So, in my opinion, if you want to try something different, you don't want to be buying cans, and that's one of the assets, because as you can see here, remember when I had the Jolt Cola, I had big, giant stacks of the drinks sitting here. You don't need to do that with GFuel, because you just make your own. You don't need to have the liquid, okay? And that's, in my opinion, that's actually an added plus. So, if you're looking to get an energy drink that's less expensive than a lot of the other ones out there, doesn't give you a crash, and has a couple pretty good flavors. I would say these 2 flavors are actually quite good. The 2 ones that have lemon in them are supposed to be lemon. This is your drink, and I do recommend it for any gamer who does do extended gaming sessions like myself. Give it a shot. You may not like it. Like I said, it does have an aftertaste, and you may not like the aftertaste, and that might be what kills it for you. But in my opinion, the aftertaste you get with GFuel is a much better one than the aftertaste that you get with like Monster energy drink. I tell you, Monster energy drink I hate. Red Bull, Monster, they all have this weird nasty taste that you get afterwards. You don't get that kind of a taste with this. It's a completely different kind of aftertaste, alright? So, out of, for DSP Tries It, I always review out of 5. I would say Pink Lemonade is a 4.5 out of 5. The only reason I'd take away a 0.5, because it does have the aftertaste. If it didn't have this aftertaste, I would give it a 5. Lemon Lime, I'm going to give a 4, alright? Fruit Punch, I'm going to give a 3.5. And Blue Ice, I'm going to give a 1.5, simply because I don't like the flavor. I think the energy boost is great. I don't get a crash when I drink it, but I don't like the flavor at all of the Blue Ice, so it loses a lot of points for that, okay? Alright, so that is DSP Tries It for GFuel. Okay, hope that it was informative. Maybe it'll turn some people on and they'll try it out. And you know, let me know what you think. Let me know if it helped you out or not. This is going to be my drink from now on until I try something else that I like better. This is better than me going buying energy drinks or Jolt Cola or anything like that. So, that's it. Thanks a lot, everybody. See you next time.